Take a look at today's American average quality of life. We we do very well when we're young, and then we start dropping down, and then we bounce along the bottom as we get older, and we expect to die. So you reach a certain point, and you're saying, okay, I'm a couch potato, but what do you want? Like Dr. Lee was talking about before. Well, you're 70 years old. What do you expect? You know, I gave this seminar in front of 500 firefighters across the country, and I said, you know, person's in his 60s, he's retired, he's not expected to go out and have a good time playing golf. We shouldn't be able to take care of him and give him a little bit more spunk in his life. We shouldn't be able to give him an erection at 65. We shouldn't be able to worry about whether or not he's going to do the gardening. No, we are supposed to worry about that. If a person goes out and works for 30 or 40 years for society, doing whatever job they're doing, they should be allowed to enjoy the later years. Okay? If you look at hormones, hormones has got so many different variations of illnesses and different conditions that we can help. You look at someone and you say, wow, here's a guy who got sick, whatever the sickness was. And over a period of time, 6 months, you look at him and you say, wow, he aged 20 years. How can it be that he aged 20 years? His hormones were depressed and his body started to build itself back in an old fashion. Okay? Now he gets better. He beats the disease. He starts to take the right vitamins. He starts to walk all the time. He starts to drink more water. He starts to eat more salad. He starts to do whatever he can to make his life a little healthier. You see him 6 months after he beat the disease, and he looks better than he did before he actually got sick. Why? Hormones. When you see a guy in the gym, and the guy's doing 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and he has great abs, and then right next to him is a guy who's doing 500 sit-ups, and his abs are terrible. Okay? Why? Hormones. All hormones play a huge part in our lives and in our bodies. If you look at a fruit fly, okay? Fruit fly goes 28 days, great quality of life, and then boop, dies. It's over, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I've talked to people that are in their 70s, and they say to me, and I said, you know, you should live to be about 150 years old. He goes, another 75 years? You could keep it. I don't want it. Okay? But now I tell him, I say, look, remember that guy that was 150 years old or 120 years old? And when he died, he looked like he was 75? What do you think he looked like at 75? Maybe what most of us look like at 40? Okay? Well, wait a minute. If I could have my body as 40 for another few more years, yeah, I'd buy into that. Well, exercise helps get your hormones back into normal level. The right vitamins and the right food and the right attitude, prayer, okay, or meditation helps get your hormones back into the right level. But what happens to those people that no matter what they do, they can't get those hormones back into those levels? What happens if it's just too hard to do it? That's where we come in. That's where we were able to say to you, hey, look, if you need hormone replacement, like Dr. Lee said, you have a Chevy truck, let's put in Chevy parts. You got a Ford truck, let's put in Ford parts. In your body, we know what they are. And so does everybody else, except you can't patent it.